Hello, this is going to be me talking about Guatemala again. I didn't really get to talk about everything I wanted to talk about in the vlogs, so this will be it. Watch those vlogs first though, because I don't know that all of this will make sense if you don't watch them. Also, there will be a few clips that I didn't put in the vlogs in this, so you have that to look forward to. Anyways, let's get started. First, I want to talk about like the area, I guess. First thing about that is they have these things called chicken buses that I don't have here. They're old school buses from the United States that have been painted and remade. I don't have any pictures because I didn't take any. I was too busy vlogging, sorry. But they're really cool and you should look them up because they're awesome and they're like public transportation, I believe. That's what my translator told me. Those were really cool. Also, the landscape there is beautiful. There are volcanoes and mountains and oh my gosh, it's amazing. I live in a fairly flat area, so I don't get to see stuff like that very often, but everywhere there were mountains. Anywhere you were, even when we were at like the beach and it was flat everywhere, you look off into the distance and there were mountains. That was awesome. I loved it. I want mountains here. I want to move. On a less happy and beautiful note, this is the dump in San Rafael. It's not actually in the dump, this is just outside of it. So people live right around the dump and they search for food there and things they can resell and they bring it back and it's outside their houses, and this is what people do for a living and that's how they barely scrape by. And you can see like people playing and working here, like not people playing, I mean kids playing. We are just leaving Potter's House, which is an organization to help people in these situations, and they send kids to school, and that's really cool that these people are getting help. But at the same time, this is a horrible situation to be living in, and it really makes you realize how great you have it, or it makes me realize how great I have it anyway. So that's the dump. Number 2 on my list is the language barrier, which turned out not to be as big of a barrier as I thought it would be, because I have taken Spanish, and I mean I've taken 3 years of it so far, so I could sort of muddle my way through it. But a really cool thing about being there and learning the language was that some of the kids that we talked to were asking us things that, like, how to say things in English. Like, they would ask us what tree was, and it was so cool because we could understand enough Spanish to translate it to English for them. Also, one of our bus drivers, he started to learn English while we were there, so by the end we were having conversations where, like, with me and him, I would be speaking Spanish and he would be speaking English, and it was so cool. That was actually one of my favorite parts of the trip, even though it wasn't like, it's not something you can really put on camera because it's just something that happens, but it was awesome, and it was like mind-blowing to see us transferring languages. It was so cool. So now we've come to the part of my video where it's going to get to all the emotional stuff. I guess I'm going to start this by saying that I'm not a particularly happy person. That's just how I am. But looking back on the videos and watching the way I was acting there, I was really truly happy, and that's not something that I experience very often. And I'm so glad that I got to go and be happy like that. And it's not just that I was happy, everyone there who has so much less, and I know I've talked about this before, but they have so much less than so many people here, and yet they're so much happier, and they appreciate what they have. They really appreciate it, and they were happy that we were there. They weren't just like, these people have so much more. They were just happy that we were there helping them, and I loved it. I loved all of the joy and the happiness there, and nobody was like grumpy and upset. We were all just happy, and it was great. Another thing is how thankful people were. People were so, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping, thank you for giving us this. And they were truly overjoyed that we were helping them like that. And I mean, I was overjoyed to be helping them. So the happiness and the thankfulness, it just all spread. We were thankful that we could be there helping them, and they were thankful that we were there helping them. And they weren't just like these white people with their rich and well, they're rich, with all their money coming to help us. They were like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Nobody was rude about it, and that was great. It was really a great experience, and I think everybody should be able to experience it. So go on a mission trip. That's the moral of the video. Go on a mission trip and enjoy yourself, because it's about helping people, but in helping people, I found a joy in myself that I don't think I ever would have found otherwise. And I saw a joy in other people, and it was awesome, and I loved it, and I want to go back. I wish I could have stayed. My parents wouldn't have been very happy. I've said that in a lot of my videos that I wanted to stay, but I really did, and everybody who was on the trip with me knows that I did. It was great there. It was so great. Anyways, that's it for my video. See you next time. Bye!